Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. And this is our live watch along show. And I'm just glad that you are here with us today. And the big matches are today. Yeah, two matches ongoing. Yeah, two tournament ongoing. That is the Carabao Cup, known as the EFL. That is the English Football League, and the UEFA Conference League, all also ongoing right now, with numbers of matches being played along across Europe. And it promises to be exciting. But today we'll be focusing on the EFL, that is the Carabao Cup, and also we'll be looking at the match in the Conference League. That is the match between Chelsea versus Shakhtar Donetsk. Yeah, we'll be looking into those matches too, and we'll be giving you analysis and up to date of all the matches ongoing in that game. And also the match between Tottenham and versus Manchester United. A lot on the stake here for both sides. Given the fact that Tottenham, back to actually overcome Manchester United in 90 minutes in this game. But hey, history don't always repeat itself. Manchester United today, also we see them in a different form. And we also know that Manchester United are winless in their last 4 games against Tottenham. The last one in the EPL was a 3-0 thrashing of Manchester United in the Premier League. But back here in the EFL, in the Carabao Cup, let's see if Ruben Amorim will be changing the narrative in this encounter today. But we can see Manchester United right now attacking is this Luke Shaw. He throws that one to Odilon with the ball. He has a man to beat, but he was let down by his left foot. But he recovered that one, and it still Luke Shaw. He sent that one to the right wing here, and it is Manchester United still with the ball. Well, before I continue to comment on this encounter, we'll look at a lot of things in this encounter. First of all, we'll be looking at Manchester United. In the last encounter, they defeated Manchester City against all odds. A lot of bookies will have gone for Manchester City to defeat Manchester United. But hey, it is not always the same story all the time. But Manchester United came with their A game, defeated Manchester City. They came from behind to defeat Manchester United in that encounter. And we also know that Tottenham, we are the side that eliminated Manchester City from the Carabao Cup. It was a 3-1 thrashing in that encounter. Tottenham were in the 8th game that day, and they defeated crawling Manchester City in that encounter. And again, a lot of big work in the head of Ruben Amorim. Given the fact that Jose Mourinho and Eric Ten Hag won the Carabao Cup in their first year as coach in Manchester United. We saw Ruben Amorim in his first year at Manchester United. He won the Carabao Cup. Will Ruben Amorim repeat what Jose Mourinho did and what Eric Ten Hag also did as the Manchester United coach? But let's see. This is the quarterfinal of this game. Anybody that wins this will be going to the semi-final. Already we've seen the 3 semi-finalists. They've already shown themselves, and that is Manchester United, Newcastle, and Arsenal. They are the semi-finalists. They are waiting for the winner of this encounter to actually join the semi-finalists in this encounter. So it is already 10 minutes into the game, and Tottenham 0, Manchester United 0. We quickly look at the lineup of these two sides. Let's see what they're really twerking here. But before I read out the lineup, let's quickly look at this corner kick. Will Manchester United get a goal from this corner kick? It's Luke Shaw who take it into the box. Oh! And that one is still is the dangerous situation, and the touch there. Still Manchester United asking the question, but that one has been cleared down. And it is Martinez, who got that one. It's going to be a goal kick right now to Tottenham. There was a battle there There was a struggle there in the box 16. Yeah, but it was Tottenham who won a goal kick from that. But right now it's back into the hands of the Manchester United goalkeeper. And yeah, you can see that Ruben Amorim is actually making use of Ate Bayandere today. Goalkeeper, 26 years old. Yeah, from Turkey. Yeah, is managing the two sticks. Is in between the two sticks for Manchester United today. Yeah, it's in between the two sticks and in between the two poles for Manchester United today is the goalkeeper Altay Bayandere, 26 years old. Yeah, from Turkey. So you can see that is the goalkeeper for the day for Manchester United. And one of the nominees is also on the in between the sticks today, in between the poles today, and that is for for Tottenham. Yeah, for Tottenham. Yeah, the goalkeeper is Fraser Foster. Yeah, goalkeeper who actually gave a good account of himself and it's Manchester United in the box 16. And the battle there, oh, but that one has been dispossessed by that beautiful defensive work there by the Tottenham, but not out of danger, not cleared out of danger completely. It is Manchester United. Right now attacking, building up from the golden quarters there. Send that one to the right flanker. Yeah, and it's still Manchester United with the ball. And still return it back to his teammate. And they just holding on to possession. Yeah, holding on to possession right now against Tottenham. Manchester United looking smoky in this encounter. So, Fraser Foster is the goalkeeper for Tottenham. Yeah, he's from England. He's 36 years old. Yeah, and will be mounting the goal poles for Tottenham today. So, look at that beautiful build up there by Manchester United, but a good defensive work by the defenders of Tottenham. Yeah, in that encounter. So, look at that beautiful moment there, cross there by Bruno Fernandes. But that one eluded him, and they couldn't get to the ball, and that one just went between the defender and Fraser Foster. So, it is Tottenham right now with the ball beating through Songs from the left wing into the box there, and they tried to coil that one into the back of the net. But that was so much a touch there, and that one went high. That one went high above the crossbar there. So it's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. Yeah. So for Tottenham, yeah, we are having the backliners. Yeah, Spencer. Yeah, from the left back there, Gray from the center, pairing with a Dragon Sin at the center back there, and Poro from the right back. Those are the four backliners for Tottenham. When we have two players up front there, that's Bissouma and Pepe Sarr. Then the three line forwarders there, where we have Song from the left, Madison at the middle, and Kolowski at the right, and Solanke is the focal 9 there for Tottenham. Yeah, it promises to be exciting today. Yeah. Madison, one player for Tottenham who has been consistent in banging goal for Tottenham these days. And let's see if we'll be coming to the party today to get a goal here against Manchester United in this crucial, let me see, I can call it quarterfinal, because they are fighting to go to the semi-final in this crucial quarterfinal game in the EFL, that is the English Football League. You can call it the Carabao Cup. Yeah, the English Football League. They started calling it the English Football League since 2016, 2016 tournament. That was when that name was actually given, the EFL. But back then, before then, it was the Carabao Cup. So a beautiful moment here, by Tottenham, and that is the first goal. Solanke just got the first goal against Manchester United right now. It is Tottenham 1, Manchester United 0. That was a rebound, a shot there taken, and the rebound was actually buried into the net. Look at it, the right ball. The ball was with a Song from the left wing. He sent that one to the middle of the park there, and he had the ball and he took that shot. Wow. That rebounds was actually, let's see what the referee decision will be on that rebounds. Wow. Ate was helpless. Look at that shot. There was so much weight out from outside the box there. And Ate had to return that one because of the weight there. And Solanke, the focal nine, there went there and buried it at the back of the net with a touch at the bar, the crossbar from the right, and it just went into the back of the net. And the referee is not ready to look at the VAR. I think that goal stands right now. Yeah, the goal stands. So it's Tottenham 1, Manchester United 0. Yeah, we saw Manchester United came from behind in the other encounter against Manchester City. And Manchester City drew the first blood in that encounter. And Manchester United equalized and went ahead. We saw that beautiful goal scored by Amad Diallo in that encounter. One promising player right now looking like a talisman for Manchester United, getting all the goal. But let's see if he's on the line-up in this encounter today. Well, I'll read out the lineup, but let me finish with, actually finish up with Tottenham. Let me also do that of Manchester United right now, when we have Ate Bayanded as the goalkeeper, who has considered one, the Turkey goalkeeper who has already considered one, and we have three backliners for Manchester United. Euro from the right back there, and at the middle of the back line there, it is Lindelof and Martinez from the left back there. We have four midfielders there. Mazraoui from the right side of the middle of the park there, and Eriksen and Ugarte at the middle, and Dalot from the other left side there. And up front we have Anthony, and then Bruno Fernandes, and Ojlund is a focal striker for Manchester United today. Ojlund is a focal man for Manchester United. Right there, Manchester United. A cross again. Just a repetition of what actually happened. You cross the ball, and Ojlund was not able to reach onto the ball, and it just went through between the defender of Tottenham, that is Dragusin, and Gray, went between them and the goalkeeper, and Ojlund couldn't reach up to the ball. So it is 17th minute into the first half, and that is 1-0 in favor of Tottenham right now in that encounter. So wherever you are watching us from, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. Do well to let us know where you are watching us from. You can let us know your location. And if you have not subscribed before to Premier Sport Fan Center, please subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. Just click that subscription button, and you can also do well to personalize it. Yeah, and you can send in your comment, whatever your thoughts are on this ongoing match right now. You can send in your comment. Yeah, if you are happy with what Manchester United is doing right now, let us see it in the comment section. And if there is any player you want to actually appreciate what he's doing, let us also see it in the comment section. Yeah, and if you think Manchester United, despite the fact they are goal down, can win this, let's see it in the comment section. So beautiful random play there by Martinez, who is with the ball, send that one to his man, and he's returned that one back to the left winger. Manchester United holding on to the ball and dominating possession. So far, they've been able to hold on to the possession, but they've not been able to get a goal so far in this encounter. So 20th minute into the first half, and it is Tottenham 1, Manchester United 0. That goal was scored by Solanke. Yeah, that goal was scored by Solanke in that encounter. So that is the situation right now. Will Manchester United bounce back in this encounter? And also let us know that the Conference League is also ongoing right now with Shakhtar Donetsk versus Chelsea. Chelsea right there at the Stamford Bridge, logging on against Shakhtar Donetsk in this encounter. So that encounter is still goalless so far. So we also quickly look at the line up of these two sides. Yeah, in the other encounter, we saw how Chelsea fielded the academy player against Astana, and they were able to win that one beautifully well. But today, let's see who are those players on the field. Yeah, we can see. Let me start from the goalkeeper, Jorgensen. Mounting the goalpost for Chelsea today, and from the left back where we have Cucurella, and the centre back two Pierre Vega and Achapong. These are the two centre backs pairing there for Chelsea today, and we have Visasi from the right back. Then we have Dombury Hall and Kasaide at the middle of the park. Then up front we have three men up front. From the left we have George Nkukul sits in the middle, and Madueke from the left, and McGui, this player who's got a brace in that encounter against an Astana, is also in the future for Chelsea today. So it is the 20th minute in that encounter, and it is a goalless so far. It is Chelsea 0, Shamrock Rover nil. Yeah, Shamrock Rover nil, Chelsea nil. The beautiful moment there for Manchester United, and the shot. Oh, what a block there! That was a beautiful block there by Tottenham. Beautiful defensive work there. That would have been another goal there that would have been the first goal there for Manchester United. But beautiful defensive work by his man there. Look at that beautiful shot there taken by Luke Shaw. But it was blocked there by the defender. Right now you can see Ruben Amorim on the technical area there and demonstrating, soliloquizing, giving his players all the signs they need, to recover from this shocking 1-0 lead by Tottenham at this point in time. But let's see if the players will actually get that soliloquy communication by Ruben Amorim, the coach of Manchester United. Oh, what a beautiful pass here to Bruno Fernandes, who went down easily there, holding onto his leg, and the referee just brought out the card here and showing it to Bissouma. Yeah, Bissouma for that rough tackle on Bruno Fernandes. Look at that from the back heels. It got to Bruno and it was down. And no, it's Pepe Sarr, sorry. Mata Pepe Sarr, for tripping on Bruno Fernandes. All right, we're having Ducky in the studio. Ducky, you're welcome. How do you do today?
Thanks for having me. Good evening, fans. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, football lovers all over the world. And it's another time to enjoy soccer this evening. And yes, we're enjoying the EFL tonight. And we're also looking at the Conference League of Europe.
All right, looking at the Conference League, I think there is a goal situation there. And it is Chelsea who got the first goal there. I think again, it is Magui who is getting the first goal for Chelsea in that encounter. Let's see if that goal will stand.
That was a defensive error from the Shamrock players. The defender actually wanted to do a back pass to the goalkeeper, who has already left his line, and Magui just stepped in and took one home for the boys.
Right, took one goal for the boys. Talking about Magui, last time out against Astana, we saw him scored a brace in that encounter, and since Enzo Maresca starting him, he has been a goal puncher.
Yeah, Magui wasn't a bad guy even while he was at Barca. He's a young man that grew up from the Barca Academy, La Masia, precisely. And he also played for one season in the Barcelona senior team before he was shipped off to Chelsea. It was supposed to be a loan deal, but Barca wanted the money, so they actually sold him outrightly to Chelsea. And Magui is performing wonders right now when given the opportunity. And we can see he's a developing young man. It's about 19, 20 years of age, and he has a lot of years on his side. And you can see him poaching goals every now and then whenever the opportunity arose for him. So he's actually showing his class in these conference league positions and in the opportunities against Astana. He got a brace, he got 2 goals, and now for against Shamrock, he has already scored 1, and just in about 14 minutes of the game. And oh, that was a very big chance for Shamrock. Well saved by the Chelsea second keeper. That's a very big chance from Shamrock.
Carabao Cup in the EFL is eating up with Tottenham looking for the second goal. They almost got the second one there, but hey, Onana came to the rescue for Manchester United. Talking about this Carabao Cup, you know, we see that 4 teams. We are waiting for the 4th team to qualify. That is Tottenham versus
But I'm not sure that's Onana the goalpost for United though. I think
okay, sorry, Onana.
That's by Biden.
Biden. Ate, sorry, yeah.
And he just made a beautiful, brilliant save against Tottenham. And from the EFL now, you can actually see that Tottenham is pushing a lot of pressure on Man United. United is actually on the defensive in this game. They are on the back foot. And Tottenham is having the better of this game so far. And they have got the goal to show for it. And Shamrock
just equalized.
Equalized. Shamrock just leveled it against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And let's see how Chelsea replies to this.
Wow. So 1-1 right now. Shamrock Rovers 1 just equalized at this point in time against Chelsea. You know, one would have thought, and that's one regular thing with Chelsea. You know, they've not been able to keep clean sheets in their matches. You know, they play and they concede goal. But some of the Chelsea fans say, score us 100, we'll score you 120.
But that's exactly the point. How many clubs can actually defend and keep clean sheets these days? How many clubs keep clean sheets? Not Barca, not Madrid, not even the Milanos, not the Juve, not any of those ones that used to keep clean sheets. Yeah. So it's not unusual for other teams to score. What matters is the scoreline at the end of 90 minutes, which is what we're looking at. And Chelsea has proven that they are comeback kings. They have done well in the last 6 or 7 encounters where they were down, and they actually came back. But what they got was a draw. They haven't lost in like 7 encounters where they scored against them first.
All right, so back to the match in the EFL English Football League. It's 1-0. In favor of Tottenham right now, and again you can see the battle there between Song and Højlund is getting intense in this encounter. Manchester United building up to the Tottenham side. Sender one to the middle of the park and sender one to the left winger, and it is Manchester United. Can they beat the back liner there? But they go for a cross there, but that cross was blocked. And talking about this the Carabao Cup, it started since 1964, around that area, you know, and no team has won the Carabao Cup. That was actually changed to the EFL in 2015, 2016. You know, no team has won it more than Liverpool. They have won it 10 times, and right now they are among those teams who will be playing at the semi-final. Liverpool, Newcastle, Arsenal are those 3 teams that have already qualified. They're waiting for the 4th team from this match.
Come from here, yeah. So the Carabao Cup, or the English, what league again?
The EFL, English Football League.
English Football League, as it's called. EFL. Yeah, it's another opportunity for players from all walks, all grades to participate. Similar to the FA, where they can always apply, even from the 4th division or 3rd division. You can apply if you think you have the muscle. But as it is, just like you said, Liverpool has the record win, 10 wins of the Carabao Cup, and they are in for it again. And we know Liverpool this season has been invincible, you know. They've been invincible in all the tiers of their games, and United had a chance to score, but it was deflected. And another cross for United, which went just over the line for a goal kick to Tottenham Hotspur. So, as I was saying, Liverpool is the team to beat in the season, and they are in this tournament. And there's just going to be 4 of them after this match. Is it going to be Man United? Is it going to be Tottenham Hotspur? We'll find out to join the last 3 that have already qualified. But trust me, Liverpool will be in the final for this.
All right, you can hear that. Liverpool to be in the final. Yeah, they're looking good, looking smoky, looking in form right now in the in all tournament, in the Champions League,
all the
in the Carabao Cup, in the EPL.
Game now that is affecting the boys. It's giving them the morale they need. And aside that, they are more compact in defense. They concede less goals now. Even if you score them 1, they will likely end up scoring 2 and close it. And maybe 3 or even add 1 to it. They've not been conceding as much as they did last season. And they score more goals these days. I think it must be about the fluidity of an Slot's game. And if you know Slot very well, from Feyenoord, he played with Feyenoord. He played with a team that was average to win the Eredivisie 2 seasons ago. And he didn't just win the Eredivisie. They went on to play in the Europa final the following season. You know, it's unbelievable.
Wow.
You're just bringing up a Feyenoord that has last won the Eredivisie, which is the championship, the league championship of Netherlands, after 36 years. And then the next season they are playing in the final of the Europa versus Roma. And I think that was fantastic. That was a fantastic feat to achieve by Arne Slot within such a short period of time. So for Liverpool, the players are already there. I think they still have something in them to offer. The likes of Salah, the likes of Gakpo, you have all the Diaz, and you have the Nunes. There are so many of them. Even the Van Dijk that we thought was already blowing up resumed performance again. He started performing well again. Under a slot. And he's been up to it. And he's even being considered as one of the best strikers in the EPL right now because of his performance. And that wasn't so last season. That wasn't even so 2 seasons ago. So these players are gearing up. They're actually getting on the feet and they're running with the ball. And they are more compact, like I said. It must be about his pattern or his kind of training or the kind of morale he gives them. But there's something that he's doing to them that is making them win in all angles. Are you aware that these guys are going to cut away another $10 million if they finish top of the Champions League table?
Wow.
Yes, that's an extra $10 million for them. And so far, they will have earned about $28 million in that Champions League. And if they got an extra $10 million for finishing top, that's $38 million in the group stage.
Wow.
And the moment they qualify for the second round, they get $110 million.
Wow. That's mind-blowing.
So that's huge money for them, and these guys are going to play for it. You know, the nearest competition to them in Champions League is Barca, who is about 3 points away from them. And I'm sure Liverpool is not going to relinquish that position very easily. and that was very close for Man U. Man U almost considered another goal to Tottenham. The defender just put a leg to it, and it was almost an own goal.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Martinez?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Martinez.
I think it's this guy.
Name is Martinez.
Okay, that's Martinez.
So as a defender for Manchester United, Martinez almost got an own goal trying to save it. And I think the pressure right now is on Manchester United with this corner kick from Tottenham from the left flank, and this time it's a Song. Look
at Shamrock again.
Again, Magui. What's wrong with this guy? These guys
are just giving Magui goals. It was another blunder from the defense, passing back to the goalkeeper. Similarly, the way the first goal was conceded, he did a back pass to the keeper, and Magui will run into the back pass, collected it, rounded the goalkeeper, and put the ball behind the goal line. And Chelsea has 2 goals, almost for nothing. And this guy brought it from the midfield, sent it to the keeper, and it was for Magui to just intercept and put the ball in the net.
Talking about the way Magui is banging good for Chelsea right now, though is in the Conference League. You know, don't you think time is coming when it will be a healthy competition between him and Jackson?
I think right now he's still in waiting. He's still in waiting because he's playing a lower cadre football compared to the EPL or the Champions League, which Jackson will be preferred to start for Chelsea. But as he's going, this is a guy that has scored 4 goals in 2 matches. What's his average goal per game? That's 2 goals per game for him. And he's still on. The tournament is still on. This is just a group stage. They still have 1 more group match to play before the end of this. And they are topping the Conference League table by so many points. They're leading the second. And they are likely going to finish top on the Conference League group table. And that's a lot of money for Chelsea. And I'm sure Todd Boehler and the rest of them are looking at that young man and saying, look, this guy can bring a lot to the table. Why don't we start comparing him with Jackson and Nkunku? Let him start contesting for the first team shirt as well. Because I don't see them feature him for EPL games or such level of game. That was a beautiful pass
link up there. Can he go to the ball? That should be 1 touch there. But no. What again?
He bundles it. He loses it.
Manchester United has been wasteful so far in this encounter. That would have been a 1-touch situation. See, Manchester United has a moment to cross into the box there. Lord went for that, but hey, I was deluded by that ball right now. Still Manchester United. Through the man there and a shot. Oh,
that should be Bruno.
That's Bruno Fernandes with that shot. Yeah,
Bruno Fernandes took a wild shot, and it was a beautiful shot, just a few inches away from the goalpost, and then it just went off the line for a goal kick to Tottenham Hotspur. The game between Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur is still reading Tottenham 1, Man U 0. And the timeline reads 36 minutes, 37th minute right now for the game. And Tottenham is trying to play the ball away from their goal area. They're trying to play it out. But United has recovered the ball just before the half line. And the ball comes to Martinez, who is holding the ball for Man United right at the half line. And he gives the ball to the number 2 man who returns it forward. The ball comes back to the midfielder and who sends it back to the winger. I think that's Dalot over there, and he's going to send the ball back to Martinez, who's looking for a right person to play to, and he looks for the left wing back, and then the ball comes up forward. The ball comes back to the defenders of Man U, and now it is back in the defense. Martinez has the ball again. What does he do with the ball in the half of United? He sends a longish one to Bruno Fernandes right at the edge of the 18 of Tottenham. A shot was taken by Højlund, but that went just outside the goal scoring area for another goal kick to Tottenham Hotspur.
Manchester United, asking all the question, creating the chances. They've just not been clinical in front of goal. That is their major problem. From the left wing, I saw that if he's a striker, if he was a striker, that would have been an easy goal for him. He wasted a lot of time.
But that was Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
That was Bruno Fernandes. He had no excuse. He should have put that ball, or at least make the keeper save it. Yes, he had no reason just passing the wrong ball. Should have made the keeper save that ball. And then Tottenham almost had a chance here. There was a very close chance in the 18. It was deflected and sent away by the young defender of Manchester United. And Son will have the ball. He wants to take the throw-in. He drops the ball for his defender, his left wing back. Spence will take the throw-in at a dangerous position in the penalty area of United. And Tottenham will start the game. And they send the ball, a longish one to the midfield, back to the defense line, and they will build again. Tottenham will attack, and the ball goes backward. They're trying to build from the back, and then the ball comes to the midfield again for Tottenham. Tottenham still in possession, and they send the ball right to the left flank, and the ball comes to Son, and what does he do with it? And Son will send the long one into the penalty area of United. Oh no, it was tackled. And there's Tottenham Hotspur is still in possession of the ball. Ball comes to Son. Son will send it to the midfield. And then it will go to the left wing. And what do they do with it? A cross comes in the dangerous position for United. But United players will defend that. And the ball comes back to Tottenham Hotspur. They will attack again from the left wing and sends the ball back to the center. The ball will come again back to the left wing. What will Son do with the ball? He goes into the penalty area of United, and now they are in the box 18, the 18 box of United, and they're playing the ball around, and will somebody pull the trigger? Oh no! Oh no! And then United goalkeeper to the rescue, and Son will smile that away, and he wonders what an unfortunate miss.
Wow, it's ongoing, and Tottenham looking smoky, looking like a side that want to actually grab the victory in this encounter. But again, we will not take it away from Manchester United. We saw them came from behind against Manchester City to win that game. And again, I just want you to make a little bit comparison between these two players. You know, right now it's like it's becoming a routine for Amorim to feature, Anthony. Then probably towards the second half, he brings Amajalo, who changed the face of the game. But these two players, can you compare them a little bit? It's like because it's like him. Amajalo is becoming number one player for Manchester United right now.
And just before that, Chelsea just scored the third goal. Chelsea just scored the third goal, and it was a beautiful one. So Chelsea 3 right now, and Shamrock 1 in the Conference League going on. So let's get back to United. And, United, what they did against Manchester City, I think that was once in, that hasn't happened in a long time. For United to come back against City and win City, and especially at the Etihad, I don't think that has happened in a long time. But it happened. And that's football for you. What it shows us is that with the new coach, Amorim, United seem to be getting their balance back. They seem to be more comported. Even while losing, while down, they are still more comported. Dalot will give a ball to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno will send it right into the 18-yard. And
another moment again. Another finishing problem.
A cross came in, but it wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough for United to complete and score a goal. So it was deflected for a corner kick to United. Okay, so I think, yes, they are more confident. They are more comported, and they have actually proven that they can come back. If they could do it against Manchester City, of course we know City is shaky at the moment. But if United can come back and win City, then they can do it with Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as well. So I think they are in a good form. They are improving. And let's just watch for a few more weeks before we can make a conclusion on that.
All right, so it's ongoing right now. It's going to be a corner kick here to Manchester United, and we've seen an improvement in Højlund since the arrival of Ruben Amorim. So let's see if he's going to get a goal here today in this encounter. Corner kick for Manchester United, quickly taken. He sent that one into the box 16, and it's a contention here between two players, and a return cross there. Oh, no player was there. That was a beautiful one there, but he couldn't reach to the player couldn't reach up to it.
Yeah, that was a set piece by United playing against Tottenham Hotspur. And if that was Arsenal, we might have got a different outcome, because we know their performance in recent times when it comes to set pieces, especially corner kicks. They have become the corner of EPL, and corner everywhere. In fact, the last Champions League match they played, the opponent was... the man said, we weren't told they could score from open play. The coach was like, we were told they could only score from corner kicks. But they scored 2 beautiful goals from open play. And they got all the 3 points in that encounter. But I think the coach was just trying to be funny at that. But that's how Arsenal has been this season. They have scored from 9 corner kicks, and that's a lot out of about 17 or 18 matches played. That's a lot. So Chelsea is still trying to slug it out against Shamrock, and Chelsea has possession of the ball. They are playing from right to left. Chelsea is attacking. The ball comes to Madueke, who passes it to the midfield, and Chelsea will have another chance. And Magui will dance around, return the ball back to... The ball comes back to the defense now, and what would the defense do with the ball? Okay, the ball will go back to midfield. A longish one back to Madueke. What will he do with the ball? He returns it, and let's wait and see. Chelsea still attacking and still passing the ball around. The ball has come to the left wing, and who runs with the ball here? And the ball will still float around in Chelsea's possession, still trying to do the arrangement before they attack. And now they are attacking Shamrock. They're coming from the center, sends it to the right, and a longish one will go. But there was no Madueke in that place to pick it up. And the ball will cross the line for a goal kick to Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, goal kick to Shamrock Rovers, and it's eating up there. And in the other encounter in the EFL, that was first half substitution, and it is Lindelof who was taken out, and Evans was introduced in the first half, just for the 50 minutes. Just almost the last minutes of the game there, and Evans was introduced. I don't know why. Probably Lindelof is having an injury.
Actually, Lindelof was the one that stretched and almost scored an own goal. And because of that stretch, he possibly injured one or two parts of his body and was possibly taken out for that.
All right, so it's eating up any moment from now. The first half will be ending in this encounter, and it is still Tottenham 1. That goal was scored by Solanke. That is the only goal that has separated this side. Tottenham 1. Manchester United 0, and in the Conference League it is the Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea doing wonderfully well in this encounter. 3, and Shamrock Rovers 1, and that is half time almost over. They're just playing on added on time. Right?
United attacking right from the right side. Bruno Fernandes will send it in, and a shot was taken, blocked by the defense of Tottenham Hotspur. United will try again. They pick up the ball just before the half line and will send it back to the center of the field. Ball will come to Martinez, the defender. He sends a longish one back to Bruno Fernandes, and Højlund will pick the ball. And the ball will be defended again by Tottenham Hotspur, who keep possession this time around. And United almost have it again. Yes, United have it again. And what do they do with it? Anthony is dancing over the ball, and the ball comes to Bruno Fernandes. He sends it up. And he sends it back to the midfield. What will Martinez do with it? He sends it to Anthony. What will Anthony do with the ball? Okay, and he's dancing again. And then the ball comes through out of touch for throwing to Manchester United.
Yeah, for throwing to Manchester United. I think the referee has blown halftime that encounter. No, the game is still on. It's still on. Yeah, it's halftime. Yeah, it is halftime in that encounter. Tottenham versus Manchester United. Yeah, it was a beautiful first half, and only one goal was scored in the whole of 45 minutes. Yeah, the game started with Tottenham on fire, giving Manchester United defense pressure, but at a point in time, that was in the 10th minute, Manchester United managed to bring a balance to the game, and both sides was, playing against each other. It was an end-to-end battle. Yeah, towards the early minutes, after 10 minutes, but in the 15 minutes, Solanke got that beautiful goal from that rebound. The goalkeeper Ate, had that rebound, and Solanke just buried that one at the back of the net. And since then, it has been an end-to-end battle. We've seen Tottenham, creating a lot of chances, and a 2 yellow card was seen in the first half. 1 to Metapepesa for tripping. Yeah, he got a yellow card. Then another one also for Mazraoui.
Chelsea will score the 4th goal.
Magui hat-trick.
Magui got himself a hat-trick here. Chelsea will score the 4th goal against Shamrock. That was a beautiful cross coming from the left winger who plays on the right side now. That's Nono Madueke. And Noni Madueke just sent a longish one in, and it was well connected by Magui, who has put himself on record for Chelsea, scoring a hat-trick. He has joined the book, the Hall of Fame, for scoring 3 goals in a European Cup league.
That is 5 goals in 2 matches.
5
for
goals
the young
in
lad.
2 matches. That's 2.5 average per goal.
All right, as I was saying before, that's the match in the English Football League. Yeah, I was just giving a summary of what actually transpired in the first half. Yeah, so I said 2 yellow card was issued out by the referee. That's to Metapepesa and to Mazraoui. Yeah, both players got that yellow card for tripping. Then Lindelof was substituted for Evans because he was having an injury in that first half. So that is the summary of the first half, and we'll still get to you back the stats of the first half of that encounter. So Doki, we've seen the first half, we've seen the first 45 minutes of the game. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, well, the first half was more balanced than it started. At the start, it was Tottenham Hotspur who dominated play. They pushed a lot of attack on United, and the attack yielded a goal. And then it looks like after the goal, they went to bed and they decided to chill. And since then, United has been coming on the attack. Of course, a couple of times we've seen Tottenham Hotspur also return the attack, and on one or two occasions they nearly got the goals. There was a place where Lindelof intercepted, and he almost got an own goal, but it was just a slip. But if without his interception, the Tottenham player would have just tapped the ball into the net. So far, I think it's more of a balanced game. United also had their chances. Bruno Fernandes had his chances, and also we saw one or two occasions where Luke Shaw took shots at the goalkeeper, and we also saw the dancing Tony and all the rest of them also taking their own bites of shots. But no goals to show for it right now for Manchester United. The hope is that when they come into the second half of the game, they'll be able to prove themselves that they deserve a goal. But as it stands right now, should the game end this way, Tottenham will go and play in the semi-finals of the English Football League 2024-2025 season. However, we still have another 45 minutes to decide that, whether they go through or not. So, United not doing badly, but they need to be more clinical in front of goal. They actually need to put the ball right behind the goal line for them to be recorded as goals.
All right, so let's quickly look at the stats of the first half here. And Tottenham actually had a better, not just almost 50-50. Yeah, we have Tottenham having 49% of the ball possession, Manchester United having 51. If you talk about the goal attempt, both teams had the same goal attempt, 6-6.
Yeah, like I said, it's a balanced game.
Yeah. So shot on goal is Tottenham that had 3. Manchester United have not had any shot on goal.
Oh, actually, United had shots on goal. There was a shot that the goalkeeper parried from Luke Shaw. We all saw that. Yes, he parried the ball. It was going to the post, and he parried it. And so they should have one shot at goal, except that was taken as an offside.
Yeah, that was considered an offside. So if you look at the corner kicks here, Manchester United had 3 corner kick and Tottenham had 1 corner kick. Yeah, goalkeeper save. Manchester United goalkeeper was called to the party more than the Tottenham goalkeeper. So 2 saves for Manchester United goalkeeper. That is Arte. Then yellow card, 1 at piece. Then if we talk about the throwing and others, I think they both shared it. So that is the start of the first half.
The stats only show exactly what we think and what we have seen. It's been a balanced game. It's been end to end for both sides, and they match themselves muzzle to muzzle and strength for strength. But Tottenham is still ahead by 1 goal, which is a determining factor that determines the game.
All right. Why do you? How will I put this question now? What do you think Ruben Amorim is thinking for allowing Anthony to play before bringing in Amad Diallo?
You'll agree with me that there are so many matches to play this season. The players possibly have 60 matches to play this season, and that is huge. They are playing in the Carabao Cup. They are playing in the FA Cup. They are playing in the Premiership, where they have standard 38 matches to play. And they are also playing in Europa. And in Europa, they have initial 8 games to play. They have already played 6 of those games. So you can't keep using Amad Diallo, who is a young man, possibly 21 years old or something. And Diallo is just like the likes of Lamine Yamal in Barca. These are wingers that want the ball all the time. They want to keep the ball. And by so doing, they are prone to injury or being injured by fierce defenders. And so, yeah, the coach will have to decide on when to introduce the player if it's critical. If it's not critical, it's going to keep him on the bench. But if it's really critical, I see him throwing Diallo into the game during the in the later part of the game. But as it is, I don't think there's a cause for alarm just yet. I think they're still going to watch Anthony and Luke Shaw perform whatever they can do from that flank. In fact, I can tell you that Luke Shaw has been more effective in front of the Tottenham goal than Anthony. Because Anthony has been dancing all along. His leg over is just all over the place. And so we expect Amorim to look at Diallo much later in the game if it's going to be needed. And then him training.
All right, let's quickly look at the players on the bench for the both side here, where we have, let's start with that of Tottenham, where we have Austin, one of the goalkeeper on the bench, Bagwell. Yeah, Dorrington is on the bench, Hardy on the bench, Brenham Johnson, one player who knows how to punch goal very well for Tottenham, is still on the bench. Then Lancashire on the bench, Olusi on the bench, Ragulon on the bench, and White Man, another goalkeeper, on the bench for Tottenham. No big name there. No big name, just apart from Brenda Johnson, Brenda Johnson.
Brenda Johnson, is that a big name?
At least
he's just an average player.
His name is still louder because
he's just an average player.
Yeah, he's still louder, but his name is louder than the rest because he scores goals. He scored a lot of goals, So let's go to Manchester United, where we have Casemiro, the Brazilian, and the 22 years old Amad Diallo from Senegal, right? Or Cote d'Ivoire. Let me see. From Cote d'Ivoire. He's from Ivory Coast. Yeah, he's from Cote d'Ivoire. The 22 years old, one young promising player for Manchester United, and a lot of people are saying it's looking like he's the best player right now. This is the same player that Eric Ten Hag refused to use during his days as the coach of Manchester United. Then let me continue with the players on the bench. Yeah, Evans was on the bench before Lindelof was taken off and Evans was brought in. Then Garnacho is also on the bench. Harry Maguire on the bench. The young midfielder Kobe Mino on the bench. Malaysia also on the bench. And the number one choice goalkeeper for Manchester United, Andre Onana on the bench, and the sexy Ziggy also on the bench for Manchester United.
Yeah, United has, compared to the Tottenham Hotspur bench, United has a more deeper bench, is deeper, and they have better options on the bench. But how that plays out depends on what the coach wants to do. Amorim will have to decide for the team what he wants to do and how hungry he is about winning this game. So let's see how it goes or how it plays out. Then we'll be looking at what or who he may introduce. But Amad Diallo is a potential introducee from that bench. We don't need Andre Onana. The goalkeeper is doing well. He's doing well.
What about Garnacho and Kobe Mino?
Of course, Garnacho is going to be an important tool if by 60 minutes the goal margin remains the same. Garnacho might be brought in to assist Højlund and provide. Rashford is not on the bench, is he? Rashford, is he on the bench?
No, Rashford is not on the bench.
Rashford is not on the bench.
And it's looking like his contract will not be extended for Manchester United.
Well, Rashford is in a very troublesome position. People want him. Some players want him, whereas some don't want him. I don't know what the coach wants, but I hear Amorim say Rashford is important to the team. I don't know if he means that, but I think I heard one of their points where that was said. So if Rashford is important to the team, maybe. But you have to look also at Rashford's salary. His cost is high. He earns over £300 per week. That is more than what about 5 players collect on the same team. And that is big for the team, for a player who is not regular or a starter. So yes, Rashford might be put up for sale as he is.
But looking at it with this Rashford, we know at the point, if Rashford was sold, let me say, 4 years ago, and I sold now, don't you think he would have been sold in a higher amount 4 years ago with present form?
Yes, he had a much better form 4 years ago, 4 seasons ago, shall we say. But you don't want to sell your performing player, do you? Yeah, he was active. He was performing. And that particular season, they won an FA Cup. In fact, I think that was 4 or 5 seasons ago. They went on to win the Europa League with Jose Mourinho. Yeah, so and Rashford was one of the machines that was used to win that trophy. So you don't sell a performing player. It's only when he becomes doubtful or is not commanding his first team jersey anymore that it becomes a problem, and then you start looking at downloading or removing them from the shelf.
All right, Mason Mount is the second player on the list for the missing player. That's those who have an injury right now. Mount and Luke Shaw are both having injury. Then let's look at the injury list for Tottenham. It's a very long one where we're having we're having 7 players on the injury list for Tottenham, where Davis is having injury. Odebert is out. Richarlison also having injury. Romero, Odogie, Van der Ven having injury, and Vicario. Some important player having injury for Tottenham. So having injury for Tottenham, and probably, let's see. Anyway, Tottenham is doing well at this point in time. So there's any moment from now we'll be expecting the second half to commence. Also, let's quickly look at the Conference League. Yeah, that's the match between Chelsea versus Shamrock Rovers. Let me quickly summarize the first half. It was an interesting first half. Chelsea gave good account of themselves. They dominated possession, created more chances. And the early goal was scored in the not too early 23rd minute of the first half by McGuire. And Pom equalized for Shamrock Rover at the 26th. 3 minutes after Chelsea got that first goal. Yeah, Pom got an equalizer in the 26th minute. Then just one yellow card, and that one for tripping 2. It was the Pom who got the second, who got the equalizer that was actually given that yellow card. Then Magui went on to score the second goal in the 34th minute of that encounter, making it a brace for him. Then Dunbury Hall made it 3, an assist from Kuku. Yeah. Then Magui again made it 4, and that is his hat-trick, his third for the day. That assist was coming. That assist came from Madueke. Yeah, in the 45th minute. That's in the 4 minutes additional time added on time in the first half. Yeah, that was let me just say 49th minute of the first half. That was when Magui scored his hat-trick. Yeah, so that is the first half that's the summary of the first half. The match between Chelsea versus Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, so Chelsea is dominating the game as expected. We don't expect Shamrock Rovers to contend with Chelsea. And you can see that Chelsea's lineup is actually altered. You have about half of them who are not starters in Chelsea playing this match. Magui is a typical one who is never a first team starter. But here he has started here for the first time, and he has scored 3 goals. The previous match he played, he scored 2 goals. And you can also see players like Drews Hall and scoring a goal, putting their name on the goal sheet. And then you have some fringe players like I think is Achimpong, the young man, also controlling the midfield, doing beautifully well in the midfield. So Chelsea has an opportunity to give exposure to their fringe players and give them some playtime and confidence, and which they are doing now. And I see them removing players like Madueke, their first team players. See them removing such players from the field and fielding more younger players and fringe players to get game time as well as get exposed in the big league. This is like the big one. This is Europe, so they might just field in more of their youth players and give them game time.
All right, here with the second half of commence. That is the match in the English Football League, Tottenham versus Manchester United. Yeah, let's see what will be unveiled in the second half. So Tottenham got a 1-0 lead in the first half. Let's see if they can add one more. And it is Tottenham again. Can they make it 2? And that is goal number 2.
That is number 2 for Tottenham. And that was beautifully docked away by no other but our friend.
That is goal number 2 for Tottenham. They shocked Manchester United in the early minutes of the second half. That goal was scored by Kulusevski in the 47th minute. 2 minutes into the second half. And they responded with another goal. What a way to start the second half.
I actually envisage this kind of challenge for United because just lose concentration a bit, get distracted a little bit, and Tottenham can punish you. We saw what they did against Manchester City. They can do it again with United because for them, they sound like Manchester. So trust the coach. He's just going to invoke the same kind of punishment on them. And that was a beautiful goal by Kulusevski. The build-up was beautiful. You could actually see Son playing a very great role in the build-up. That was so magical because everybody expected Son to cut in through into the 18-yard, and then he just did a dummy and returned it to the left winger who just played, and United will stop the ball. And Tottenham has another chance to score. What would they do with it? Oh, is an offside.
All right, you can see the tactician Ruben Amorim right now is squatting, and right now he's thinking what to do. What am I going to do? And you can see him, touching his beard, his mustache, and everything. Will he get inspiration from that?
Oh well, I think he's trying to measure the ground. It's a time to become a surveyor or some sort. Let's appeal to the ground and let's see what we can do. Let's see who we can pull or what we can tweak in this game. Of course, Tottenham seem to be having the greater chances here. They've had another one. It wasn't just the first one.
Yeah, I think greater fault will be going to Martinez for that. Weak clearance there. The ball came to him, and it was a weak clearance.
It was more of a reflex clearance. It wasn't intentional. The ball was a square play, and it was facing his goalpost. So the best he could do was just put a touch to it, and it landed in front of Kulusevski, who did justice to it. So in fact, you can't blame him. It was just reflexive what he did.
All right, still Manchester United struggling without Amad Diallo in this encounter. So it is 48 minutes into the second half here. And it's 2-0 in favor of Tottenham. And in the other encounter too, you can see Chelsea still leading 4-1 in that encounter. But do you think it's time for Maresca to substitute Magui after getting an hat-trick?
But I don't think there's no urgency to remove Magui. Leave Magui on the field. Let him continue to get game time. Let him continue to get accustomed to the team. You are going to need him for the future. What if anything happens to Michael Jackson? Oh, sorry. What if anything happens to Jackson and Nkunku is not up to it? So you're going to need Magui to build confidence. It's going to build game time. So this is what is amassing. Leave Magui there. In fact, they need to even remove. They need to take out players like Madueke. You need to take out players like the left wing back. What's his name again?
For the
Chelsea,
level for Chelsea, Disasi.
I'm sorry.
Disasi.
No, they got players coming, but that depends on what Shamrock does with this opportunity. Shamrock is attacking Chelsea. They have a chance to score play. It's going to cross. Yes, it score plays, but there was nobody at the end of it to turn it into a goal, so they have to pass back again, and the ball has been stopped for a free kick to Chelsea.
Right, and in the other match, it is Tottenham right now asking the questions, being looking like the better side. And one problem with this Tottenham, their inconsistency, sometimes make it so difficult for you for you to predict the kind of team that will show up. Today they are looking good, tomorrow they come and they just play, what you don't expect.
Well, for me, Tottenham Hotspur has been they've been an above average team. You can't call them an average team. They've been above average, but they are not top notch. They are never top notch. That's why they look like Comsa. That's why you can't give what you don't have.
Of course.
Yeah, so when you have opportunities to stun your opponent, especially when they underestimate you, they can sting you. But on a good day, when you expect them to perform, they're not up to it. Against United today, they are doing well. But what will end the match is the question. Will they be able to sustain this 2-goal lead against United? Number one, will they add more to the goals? And let's see how it goes, because the winner takes it all today.
Yeah, the winner takes it all today. So it is Madueke right now from the right wing, dancing Kuku Samba, but he decided to go deep, and release that one as the young lad who are controlling the game there in that encounter. So beautiful link up play, beautiful touch there by the Chelsea side there, and so many goals being scored today in the Conference League. We've seen goals scored in different quarters here. So, but let's come back to the match between Tottenham and Manchester United.
Because if you have to read out those names, a lot of people might not even recognize the names.
Honestly,
there are so many names that you never heard before.
So many teams, so many names,
Yeah, the Conference League is actually not Chelsea's place to play.
All right, another beautiful move there by Tottenham, but that one went into the hands of the Manchester United goalkeeper Ate. He sent a low one to his man there from the right wing back there. And the moment here, and it's an offside, you can see the linesman flag there, and it's Anthony was cut off there. And the Ziggy is warming up to come on, and a combination with Kobe Mino warming up. So let's see the magic Ruben Amorim want to do right now with
and
this young
lad.
Diallo,
it's a triple change.
Yeah.
Amad Diallo, Kobe Mino, and Zexi, they half Nigerian. They're all preparing to come up. And Tottenham is attacking again. They have a chance to score.
Oh, that is a goal! Solanke, praise!
The Nigerian-born Solanke has just scored for Tottenham. He just got his second goal. He got a brace.
Wow.
That's actually Solanke. Please, let's stop calling him Solanke. It's not Solanke, it's Solanke. He's a Nigerian of Yoruba descent.
Look how common he made the defender to look like. And the defender just walked majestically. Even when he was beaten, it was dribble. He just looked and he just threw his hand like this.
No, but there wasn't much the defender could do at that point.
It is still the same Martinez.
No, there wasn't much he could do in that position.
Okay, look at the way he was beaten.
Yes, he couldn't do much. He's already, except he's going to get a red card. There's not much he can do. He's already used his body to deceive him. The same thing he did with Evans. He just move the ball in the 18. They can't touch you in the 18. Just keep moving the ball vertically in the 18. They can't come there. They can't touch you.
And talking about Ange Postecoglou, from Celtic, where he came from, back to back, he won this kind of league in the Scottish league.
The Scottish league.
Yeah, in the like the EFL.
And you know what he said? He said he doesn't play 2 seasons without winning a trophy.
Yeah.
And Tottenham has never won a trophy. As in, they have never won any trophy, any major trophy.
No, of course, they've never won any major trophy. So we saw him won it back to back in the Scottish league. As a coach of Celtic.
No, but the way it looks right now, it looks like Tottenham is dancing their way into the semi-finals, and they might have to face the likes of Liverpool or Arsenal or Newcastle. Should Tottenham get Newcastle as their fixture, it will be an easier walk for them. However, should they have to face Liverpool or Arsenal Football Club, it might be a tougher encounter. But you never can tell. This is a knockout game. It's not a 2-legged game. It's just one game. They can as well offset any other team, including Liverpool.
Of course. And you can see Ruben Amorim disappointed with what he's seeing right now. But let's see what if this substitution he just made now will actually change things here. 3-0, trailing 3-0. it's a big mountain to climb if you want to equalize.
Yes, it's a big mountain. However, it's achievable. But that's when your opponent is even relaxing. Because the Tottenham players are not relaxing at all. They are not relenting. You can still see them asking questions in the penalty area of United. They are attacking on all fronts. And they are playing a very high pressure line. 7 Tottenham players in the penalty area of United. They recover the ball so quickly and they go back at United. Look at them. Look at them. They go again. And they have a chance and it's a corner kick. So Tottenham is actually putting a lot of attacking pressure on the United defense, and they are playing in the United area. They are not even moving back. They're just leaving 3 men in the back line. About 7 of them are playing up front, and with 5 contending for the ball, applying pressure on the defense line. So United can't even play from the back. They can't even play the ball out via the wings or through the center. And that's what Anglo Popopo is doing here, and is working.
All right, so it is a corner kick here, and it's Kulusevski will be taking that corner kick. Yeah, and you can see Amadialo, coming to attack there. But I think you allow them to play that corner kick so that you can go for them, go against them. Because right now they are wasting the time because of his presence.
Oh no, he's allowed. Let him stay there.
The corner kick quickly taken and into the hands of Ate. So it's looking
it is looking gloomy for United, but we still have up to 35 minutes in this game, so anything can still happen. We've seen what Feyenoord did against Manchester City, coming back to score 3 goals within a space of 15 minutes. So that can happen here. We've seen Newcastle score 4 goals or 3 goals against Arsenal at a point in time in 2007. Just 12 minutes to the end of the game. So yes, this is football. Anything can happen.
Yeah, football, anything can happen. Look at that set up pass there. But I want to run for, that's going to be a corner kick here. No, not corner kick, it's a goal kick. A goal kick to Manchester United. The player couldn't quite catch up with that. So he rolled down for a throw-in. Sorry, for a goal kick, sorry. So Manchester United continue. Another loose pass there by the goalkeeper. And Tottenham won that one again. And they're going again.
And that's another goal for Chelsea. Marco Corella will put his name on the register this time around. 5 goals to Chelsea, 1 to Shamrock.
In the talking about Marco Corella, he has been one hell of a player. I don't think he should be playing in this kind of game because he's looking like a big man already in Chelsea.
Well, my own concern is he getting an injury. Because the longer he stays on the field, the more likely he might secure an injury, which might be disastrous for Chelsea. Marco Corella might have scored a goal. I don't know what Maresca is keeping him on the field for. Cucurella should be taken off. Madueke should be taken off. 5 goals to 1 is good enough, convincing, with 30 minutes to go. And you have other players that can finish this game. They can actually get you the results you need. So I don't see why he's keeping these guys on the field.
That was a beautiful assist from Nkuku. Yeah, who was actually, I think this he has actually got a brace in assist in this encounter. Yeah, he gave the assist to Dunbury Hall that scored the 3rd goal, and right now he is the creator. Yeah, is the assist creator of this 5th goal from Cucurella. Yeah, he actually gave the assist to Cucurella.
And now Magui has been taken off. But I would have expected Madueke to be taken off. I would have expected Makara Cucurella to be taken off instead of Magui, but Magui has been taken off.
All right. I think
Tottenham will come again at United. United defenders will stop the ball, and the ball comes to the midfield. Diallo had no answer to it. Somebody has been brought down. The game continues. The referee says play on. United has the advantage. Bruno Fernandes will have the ball. He will give it back to Kobe Minor. Kobe Minor back to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has nowhere to go up front, so he sends it back to the defense line. Particularly, he gives the ball to Evans, who will pass the ball to Martinez. And what will Martinez do? He sends it to the flank. And then and then the ball goes into touch for a throw-in to Manchester United. Amad Diallo will stay on the ball. He wants the throw-in, but the referee says no. The ball belongs to Tottenham. Give it to them. And Tottenham will get a throw-in advantage at this point in time.
All right, let's quickly look at our comment section here. We have message here from Abidemi Aluku. He said, "Good evening, Premier Sport Fan Center. I am greeting you guys in the studio. Abidemi Aluku from Abuja. I say I predict Tottenham 1, Manchester United 2. Then he said, up Manchester United, Abidemi Aluku from Abuja. It's like his prediction has been overtaken by events.
Well, Abidemi Aluko, I have one statement for you. Thank you for calling. However, your prediction went south today because Tottenham is not allowing United to even get the 1, and Tottenham has already got 3. And it's just how many minutes to play? 60th, 61st minute of the game. So let's see how it goes.
All right, Manchester United right now from the left wing there, across into the box there, and a header. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper.
No, I think it was a crossbar.
I think the goalkeeper had a touch on it. The goalkeeper had a touch on it. Look at that. Look at the dive from the left wing. The goalkeeper had a touch. Look at that. Look at the replay. He headed by Ziggy, and it was the goalkeeper who saved that. Look at it. That was destined to the back of the net, but the goalkeeper.
Oh, that was going straight in.
So, is it a goal kick here? It's looking like a corner kick, huh?
It is a goal kick.
Right. Got a replay there. Beautiful header by
Zagzi.
Zagzi, yeah. All right, the match is still hitting on, and Tottenham taking their time right now. It's like the job has been done. There's a missed pass by the goalkeeper, and the goal! Ziggy just got one right now back. 3-1 as it stand. There was a missed pass by the goalkeeper of Tottenham. Fraser. Look at it. They were trying to do that back pass thing, and they got it wrong.
It's a way of playing out from the back. It's a custom way they play these days. It's nothing wrong with it. They just didn't execute it properly.
And look at that struggle by Bruno Fernandes. You know, he went for that tackle. He won it. He was there before the goalkeeper. He was there before Dragusin. Dragusin couldn't reach to the ball. Fernandes got there and released the pass.
So this is what we call game on, as it is. United has 1 now. Tottenham with 3 goals. And Tottenham should be worried because United is going to keep coming back at Tottenham and keep looking for the 2nd goal, while they keep looking for the 3rd goal and the 4th goal. As it is, I see Sotopopoulos getting off his seat.
Okay. And
yes, you can.
You call it Postecoglou.
You can call him anything. Does he pronounce my name correctly? So I see him on his feet. I see him really worried because 3 goals look like cool, but 3-1 doesn't look very good against United right now. Yes, it doesn't look very good against United with Diallo.
Yeah, I think if United can get one more, they will begin to hope.
They are already hoping. They are hoping. It's 3-1.
Yeah.
It was 3-0, now 3-1. So United is already hoping. Now is for Tottenham to score another goal. And then the hope melts. But right now, there's a lot of hope. Yes, there's a lot of strength in the United squad now. So they want to attack again. But if Tottenham will put 1 behind the goal line again, and that's the end of the hope. That should be a foul.
That was a clinical tackle there. The referee said play on, and it's Kobe Mino with that beautiful midfield touch there and chest it back to his man. And it's another moment for Manchester United to build all over again. He sent that one to the right winger.
Luke Shaw?
And this is Max Wai.
Yeah,
send that one to Amadiallo. The talisman, he tried to beat his player. 2 players there that look taller and bigger than him. He's not afraid of them, trying to go between them. But he was dispossessed of the ball, and Tottenham will want to turn the defense to attack, but again, they lost that movement, and back to Zexi, the scorer of the goal, and the referee joined the play, and he stopped the match. Yeah, that's going to be a dead ball there because that pass was intercepted by the referee himself, and he has actually given the ball back to Manchester United to continue, and they will continue from the center circle. Yeah, send that one again to Max Rai. Yeah, send it to the right wing. It is Manchester United. They have been spurred up by that goal scored by Zigze. Yeah, so Manchester United holding on to the ball. This is the first time I can see them stringing passes for so long a time.
Oh yeah, but you know, there's a new
And it's a
confidence.
beautiful move there for Manchester United. Can they make it two? Oh, that will have gone to the back of the net. Bissouma. Miscommunication between Bissouma and Fraser, the goalkeeper. It was lucky. That was not destined to the back of the net.
No, it wasn't a miscommunication. It was the defender coming back and stopping the ball from getting to the United player. It wasn't a back pass. It was only intercepting a score play. So yes, it went where he wanted. He wanted to save it, and he did. So Bissouma did well there. Please, let's give them some credit for that.
Amad Diallo.
Amad Diallo will take a shot here, but it went just off the line. Right. It was a deflection against Tottenham player, and that will go out for a corner kick to Manchester United. Very close to the goal line though. And Bruno Fernandes will stand on this. It takes a longish one into the 18, and the goalkeeper Fraser will intercept by a punch, and Kulusevski will have the ball. He will possess the ball, and the longish one will be sent inside. Kulusevski has been given a free kick, and Tottenham will play it from the back line. The game is still 3 goals to Tottenham. Manchester United 1 goal, and Tottenham has an advantage as a free kick.
Yeah, Tottenham has advantage. Yeah, so right now in the match, let's quickly go back to the Conference League where Chelsea logging on against Shamrock Rovers in that encounter. It is the 67th minute.
I think you mentioned something like locking horn. It doesn't look like they're locking horns. It looks like Chelsea is punishing. Chelsea is whooping Shamrock FC 5 goals to 1.
All right, you can hear Doki say Chelsea is whooping Shamrock Rovers 5 goals to 1 in that encounter, and it is the 68th minute at this point in time. Then the match between Tottenham
and the Shamrock players are going out shamefully one by one. You know, Shamrock shamefully.
All right, that's the fans. The fans on the
field.
Players
themselves have been changed.
Sometimes if you look at the way Chelsea score goal these days, it's like they score goal like they play handball. The last one was 3-1 against Astana. Right now we're already counting 5-1, and they're still counting. That's good for them. Both in the Premier League, both in the Conference League, they bank a lot of goals.
Yeah, Maresca is not playing a subtle football. He plays attacking football, and he depends a lot on his wingers, and that's why he will start a player like Madueke in this kind of game. He will put him there to start so that we could put pressure on the opponent, and which they do. They play attacking football, whether through the flanks or through the center. You see Cole Palmer usually pushing towards the opponent's half. Once they have the ball, they don't look back. They actually look forward. They don't do tiki-taka. They don't do interesting football. They're not trying to impress. They're not trying to entertain. They just
and it's a moment here for Manchester United. Can they make it to another defensive error by the goalkeeper? And it's a goal! Amad Diallo, who is becoming a regular scorer for Manchester United. We saw his inclusion in that first goal, and right now he's the scorer of the second goal. Another goalkeeper error. Lucky.
Yes, I am still trying to get the import of that second goal because you could actually see the back pass. The back pass was oh no, it was a terrible one. I think Fraser should be changed. He will have lost a lot of confidence already. He's considered 2 goals already.
It's like Mamadiallo is not joking. Look at the way he went. He didn't give up.
The boy is interested in winning trophies, and you could see him on the bench. He was actually fuming. He was anxious. He was jumping up and down on the bench, looking like somebody on drugs. But I'm not saying he was on drugs, but he was acting like one. He was just itching to get himself on the field.
About drugs, just remind me of Mukaila Modric, who has been tested.
Yes, and proving positive to taking
mm,
banned drugs.
mm,
Yes, Modric has been, but Modric is just one of so many of them who indulge in
mm,
in banned drugs
mm,
or enhancements. It's because they detected his own. There are so many of them they will still have to detect. But you know, that's what they do all the time. They are always testing these players to see whoever is on banned drugs. It's a pity
mm.
that Modric, with so much Chelsea has spent on him, will go down like that. But you know, the judgment is going to be at least 3 years of ban from football in the minimum, and that's not good for his contract because Chelsea has invested so much on him, and he's going to be away. He's not going to be able to play football for in a minimum of 3 years.
But this punishment will only be in the Premier League, not in his country as a Ukrainian. Yeah, you know, he's from Ukraine, so he can play for Ukraine, right?
Well, from what we hear, it was just the EPL that detected this, and the punishment might just be restricted to that region.
Yeah.
So he can as well go to another league and play. It's almost mid-year. Chelsea can loan him out to go and play for another club in another league, but he will not play in EPL for 3 good years or 4. Well, we don't know what the outcome of the judgment of the ruling will be, but it's something close to that. Oh, it's a pity for Chelsea, but well, it serves him right. If you actually break the law, you should pay for it.
All right, Manchester United right now, you know, having some bites of hope right now with this second goal scored by Amad Diallo. You know, I've been talking about this young lad. Why will Amorim not feature him in the first half? You know, he came in the second half, and since his introduction, Manchester United have gotten 2 goals. You know, he was involved in the build-up to that first goal. And right now, he got this one solely without an assist. He got it from his determination, you know. And since then, he has been on fire in this encounter.
The goalkeeper has been doing giveaway, so they have to keep visiting him. It's just doing bonanza.
But this Christmas season,
well, it's been awful.
He has been generous.
It's been awful with those passes, and we're hoping. But Onana does that too whenever he's in the mood. So it's Fraser's day, so let's enjoy the bonanza. United fans are happy. They will just hope Fraser continues to do giveaway, and United can find their way, claw their way back up, and possibly get a win. What time will tell. United on the attack right now, and Højlund will have a chance to attack. Højlund gets to the penalty area, releases the ball for Bruno Fernandes. He will give it into the 18. What does he do? That was so selfish. That was so selfish. That could have been a beautiful goal had that been a score played back to Zexi. Zexi was in the best position to take that ball. Just score play to him, and then he will just put it in. But that player would rather go himself, and he sends the ball wide off the goalpost.
All right, the match still ongoing. And,
but it all points to the direction of the game. It actually shows us the intention of Manchester United here. Man U has an intention to win this game, and they are going all out to take back their goals and then win the game. And they're very close to it right now.
Yeah. Let's see if luck will shine on them, because they need some bit of luck. Yeah, just like we are lucky to get those 2 goals from the goalkeeper, gifts from the goalkeeper. So I expect more lucks from them. Martinez with the ball right now from the left wing. He sent that one to Adego Dalot. Dalot returned that one to Kobe Mino. Kobe Mino for the middle of the park. Yeah, send a long one to his man there.
What? Put it off. Give him, let him. Okay, so the game is still going on. Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United. And we have a situation here. Tottenham is trying to attack. United is saying, no, you're not going anywhere. were keeping you in your goal area, and there's so much pressure. Solanke has just been blown against for an infringement against Kobe Mino, and United will have a chance to take a free kick right now.
All right. So let's see if Manchester United will be getting an equalizer here. You can see the intention. We can also see the determination. Yeah, and like Tottenham are relaxing, probably see the substitution made by Ruben Amorim that's actually changed the face of the game, that has actually brought this bite, that actually brought this intensity. Manchester United to be.
I think it's more of the cooperation from the goalkeeper Fraser. Fraser has given United the first goal and the second goal were gifts. Yes, and they were purely goalkeeper errors. The passes he made were wrong. The second one, intention was wrong too. It was deflected. So without those, I don't think Amorim's introduction have made any other impacts other than just put the pressure on the defense of Tottenham, and the keeper just yielded and gave them goals.
All right, it's Manchester United building from the right wing across the into the box there. But hey, Tottenham want to turn defense to attack, but they have been intercepted there by that Manchester United midfielder. So it's still Manchester United with the ball, sent over to the right wing and holding on to the ball. Yeah. It's Martinez. The ball is sent that one right now, and left wing there, combination, Dalot under the ball and a cross into the box. Yeah. Manchester United. Look at the way they after they close the Tottenham from coming out.
Well, one thing I've seen with the changes made by Amorim is that United have been more possessive of the game with Kobe Mino in the midfield. Kobe Mino has been able to actually organize the midfield better. And then with the option of Ahmed Diallo on the flank, you can actually see options for them to flow. Anthony wasn't running from the flanks. Anthony was more of the time coming into the center to play in the middle, which limited their width. It limited their, the width of their attack. But Diallo opens the field up. He actually runs from the flank and being followed up by Luke Shaw. And we saw Evans now stepping up in the penalty area also to try and do something constructively. So yes, the change made quite some difference. Amad Diallo is making a lot of difference from the flanks. Kobe Mino is making a wonderful, wonderful control in the midfield as well. So yes, we have actually seen some changes here. United attack again, and they have a chance. Oh no, and Bissouma will send the ball out. And the referee has raised their flag for an offside. Manchester United. Tottenham will restart the game with an offside set piece.
All right, this game in the Carabao Cup is not a double-legged affair. It's not home and away. It's not home and just playing. I think there must be a draw here.
Yeah, there's no draw. It has to be concluded. It's just a one-legged
yeah.
Affair.
Except the semi-final that is two-legged affair.
After, if they should end in a draw, I think they will go straight into penalties and not extra time.
So, except the semi-final that have double-legged affair, then the final at Wembley, just one match on Sunday.
One match, yes.
Yeah, and it's played across 7 months.
Season, yes.
Tottenham with the ball right now. They are leading, but it's a shaky lead right now. 3-0. It was a comfortable lead. Right now, there's no guarantee that they're going to win this one right now. Manchester United is at the net. So in the other encounter, it's still 5-1. Chelsea 5, Shamrock Rovers 1. We see it's like in these days, the Chelsea Conference League team score more goals in the first half. The other encounter, 3-1 at halftime, and it ended after that. 2 more goals scored in the second half. So now they scored 4-1 in the first half. One, and like they're not interested in getting more.
Well, it really, maybe not really like they're not interested. By the second half, they're going to take out some key players, and then you're going to bring in more fringe players, which usually doesn't gel with what was going on earlier. And that's exactly what's playing here. Magui has been taken out. Noni Madueke has been taken out. So who's going to provide and who's going to score? Gui scored 3 goals already, and he's taken out. So who do we expect to get all the goals that we need again? And Madueke provided assist.
Oh!
Provided assist, provided a lot, and he's not there to continue doing that. And that was a beautiful save by Fraser, the goalkeeper of Tottenham. Was a beautiful heavy shot from the Man U player. Amad Diallo took a long one from outside the 18, but Tottenham goalkeeper used his leg and just kicked the ball away. He didn't even try to stop it with his arm.
That would have been a dangerous moment.
And United will build. United will build again from the flank. Amad Diallo has the ball. What does he do? He sends it back, and the ball will be teed even into the midfield. And Martinez will get the ball, returns it again to Evans. Evans will send it up to the flanks. And what do? Kobe Minor has the ball. He moves forward, and he sends a longish one across the field to Dalot. And what would Dalot do with the ball? A leg over, and he sends a cross into the penalty area. What will United do? Oh, and a shot from Diallo. Oh, that was always rising. It was rising and rising until it flew over the goal line and the goal post.
It was like a wave, and Fraser was actually not balanced then, The ball came like a wave.
Yeah, and I think that was from Kobe Minor, the first one. Okay. But Diallo's shot was always rising, and they went over the net. So United will have the possession again. United is really showing their intention here. They're not playing at all. They know they play at all. They know they play. They are attacking, and the ball is going right now. Amad Diallo is attacking from the right flank. It comes into the 18. Oh no! And the ball just runs across the goal line for a goal kick. So Tottenham Hotspur.
Amad Diallo is becoming a player that you need to watch out for. He actually changes Manchester United. Bringing bites. It's a thorn in the flesh. That ball has gone.
Yes, it was off the line. It's a goal kick to Tottenham, but we know Fraser does his giveaway from here. But instead of doing the pass from the back, he decides to take a longish one. He sends it right across into the midfield, and United will head it back. Tottenham will head it again, and the ball comes to Amad Diallo again on the right flank. He will send it back to the defender, and the ball comes to the midfield. Evans will send it to Martinez. Martinez will send the longish one straight into the path of Zagzi. Zagzi wouldn't be able to control that, and the ball goes to Fraser, who sends it up front to Buzuma, and that he's just been injured by Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes has conceded a free kick against Manchester United.
All right, it is 85th minute into the encounter, and 5 minutes left to play to full time here. And it is Tottenham 3, Manchester United 2. 2 goals scored in the second half, and let me say the second half. An early goal was scored by Tottenham just 2 minutes into the second half, and Manchester United also got 2 goals in the second half. 2 wayward passes from Fraser, the goalkeeper of Tottenham. Actually resulted to those goals. So look at that replay of that goal. So let's see if Manchester United will be able to equalize this one now with just 4 minutes to regulation time in this encounter.
Yeah, we have only 5 minutes to play of regulation time. United is attacking from the left, and Dalot will have the ball, and he sends it back to Evans in the center. Evans will send it to his right back, who will look for somebody. He sends a longish one straight to Bruno Fernandes. Dalot again. How about an infringement has been caught by the referee, and the referee will give a free kick against Hodgland to Tottenham Hotspur.
Talking about them, Hodgland Not just in the game. Not so much of him.
Hodgland has been silent since Diallo came on, but we know that's how it happens. And Chelsea just had a chance. Chelsea took a shot, and so many bodies in the 18-yard of Shamrock. So as much as Chelsea is taking shots, the Shamrock boys are just creating blocks in there.
That one has been taken by the goalkeeper. Send that one long way into Manchester United half. That defender returned that header back. Manchester United recover possession and beautiful touches from the middle of the park. Again,
and Tottenham will attack on the counter, sends a longish one across the 18 of United, but that was beautifully defended by the United defender.
Ugarte.
The young man, Ugarte.
Clinical one there. Song was looking for a penalty there. It's a Euro, sorry.
Okay.
Was defended by Euro, not Ugarte.
Pardon me, Euro. Sounds like Yoboro, Yoboski.
And
you can be rest assured that Tottenham is going to take all the time in the world to play this kick. The set piece is going to take like another 1 minute for them to execute, just because they are trying to play time off. They're trying to play the time away. They have just 2 minutes
and the song was
into regulation time. Son sends
a
a longish one. It's a goal! It's a goal! Human song! Beautiful goal! And the goalkeeper will protest that it was a handball, and the referee will give the United keeper a yellow card for protesting. But I'm sure VAR will look at this. Is VAR in this game?
Yeah, I think there's VAR.
But that was a superb corner kick by Song. He sends it right into the corner of the net. Boy! Straight from corner to goal. Wow.
That was a goal.
That was a superb goal. No.
Handball?
No handball. It was his only hand, the goalkeeper's hand.
That was a goal. No handball there.
Boy.
No handball. So right now it is 4-2. I think that's the best way to silence this Manchester United.
And you can see that the United boys just, all the ice in their body just melted into water. And like we say here, they just become water. Everything for their body just melt.
Just dash their hope,
everything just went down. Like 2 minutes to go.
The
maximum 5 minutes of extra time or injury time. And the keeper is still fighting that it was an offside or it was infringed. I think he's claiming that it was infringed. That the player actually held his hand.
Okay.
Yes, which I think he did. The player contested with him and put a hand across. I think it was his hand was in a natural position. And the keeper will get a yellow card. He already got a yellow card for the protest. I think it was a dissent on the referee. You don't go descending on the referee because he didn't blow you in your favor. But I think the goal will stand. I'm not even sure the goal is being checked. I think they're just waiting to make changes.
All right, it's looking good for Tottenham. They will be in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup if it ends like this. But it's looking good. 2-goal deficit against Manchester United.
2-goal advantage.
Yeah, 2 deficit for Manchester United.
No, 2-goal advantage for Tottenham. Yes.
So I don't see them. I don't see them scoring 2 goals because right now I don't see Manchester United scoring 2 goals because right now it is the 91 minute of this encounter. And 1 minute added on time is being played so far. So I don't see Manchester United getting 2 goals. And
Solanke has just been taken off. He has done his bit. He has delivered. Well done. You're a good ambassador. Spence will go out as well. Solanke has been taken off. Regulon Solanke has been taken off too.
Okay.
Regulon will step in for Spence, and someone else has taken the place of Solanke in this game. So Johnson took the place of Solanke. So let's see how he plays out in the next. How long for injury time? 6 minutes or 4 minutes?
Added on time has not been identified. Yeah,
No, it's there.
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes added on time. No, it's a big time.
What can Bruno Fernandes and his boys do with 6 minutes? The 6 minutes has now turned to 5 minutes, and Tottenham has an advantage from a set piece. They have a free kick from an offside rule, and they're going to take their time. I'm sure Fraser will be the one designated to go and take the free kick. I'm sure United will also be hoping he does another bonanza, but I'm guessing Fraser will have spoken to himself. Enough of bonanzas. The year is over. Christmas is gone, and it's not always Christmas.
Always Christmas.
And as play has continued, United will send a long high one into the dangerous area of Tottenham. Zagze will fight for it. Zagze will take a shot, and the shot has been deflected into touch for a corner kick to United. And you can see Bruno Fernandes running his life out to go and quickly take the corner kick. All eyes on Bruno right now. All United eyes on the boys. Can United make it into semi-final of this Carabao Cup? Remember last season they dropped out at the same spot of the Carabao Cup. Would this be their enigma again today? Oh, it looks like, because they have just 3 more minutes to strike an equal 2-goal deficit and against Tottenham. But Fraser will have the ball, and when he does, I'm sure there's a chill running on the spine of all Tottenham supporters. There's a freezing on them whenever Fraser is with the ball. Come on, God, let him not do another giveaway. Oh. What will he do this time? Fraser has the ball. Oh, he kicks this one, a longish one, into the half of United. And a header will send it close to Martinez, the defender. And, of course, Zagze will collect. He won the header. And the ball goes into touch for a throw-in in the half of Tottenham Hotspur. The ball has been left for Dalot to take. He will take a quick one, and he's been dancing. Comes to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno will turn around. And while trying to turn, but the referee will blow for a free kick against Garnacho. I think Garnacho has been introduced into this game. Let's see what Garnacho can bring to the pot. And every United player is running towards the 18 of Tottenham Hotspur. And the ball comes to Dalot. He sends it across. Would there be a corner kick? Oh no, Garnacho couldn't cross. Dalot will send it back to Bruno. What will Bruno do? Bruno sends a long one into the 18 of United, and a cross comes into the dangerous point. Tottenham Hotspur will kick the ball long and far away, wherever will do right now. DM Sarah will say no, even if he has to go back to Africa, let it go to Senegal. Anywhere will do right now.
All right, the match between Chelsea versus Shamrock Rovers ended.
And across from... Oh, this is getting so interesting. United has got the 3rd goal. Man U has got the 3rd goal. This encounter has recorded 7 beautiful goals.
And it's Evans who got that goal for Manchester United. So right now, it's 4-3. 4-3. 4-3. We'll have that time here.
We have only 2 minutes in our hands. What can United do with 2 minutes? How can Tottenham Hotspur resist United for 2 minutes? Can they withhold United for the next 1.5 minutes? As they attack again, United will have an advantage. But oh no, Tottenham will send the longest one back into the half of United, and they will attack United. Oh no, and Kobe Minor will have the ball. He sends another one into the half for Tottenham. Tottenham will not agree. Sarr will get the ball. Kulusevski will have the ball. Send it to the defense. Will you give it to Fraser? I'm sure he will not give it to Fraser. And he sends one long one across. Oh, but the defender Martinez will say no, the ball is not going across. We need to get our goal, not you. And United will keep moving. Minor will get the ball, but Garnacho will not be able to connect because Sarr will send the ball to throw in, and United will quickly pick the ball. Dalot to get it. It throws a very fast one, sends it to Martinez. Martinez will send it across to Ogate or Euro, and Euro will look for Ahmad Diallo. Diallo runs and he gives it back to Euro. Euro will send it across. He's looking forward. He doesn't want to look behind, but he has no choice. He's being pressed by the attackers of Tottenham Hotspur. He sends it back to Ogate. Ogate will send a long one to Bruno Fernandes, he stops the ball, he crosses the ball, but it will come to our friend Fraser, the friend of the needy, the friend of United, the friend who has produced 2 beautiful assists in this game, even Fraser. And of course, Tottenham Hotspur player is on the floor and is asking for mercy. As much as Euro would like to pick him up for United, the man is saying, look, leave me here. I will get up when I want to. And the referee is begging him to get up, that I've already stopped the time. The longer you spend on the floor, the longer you spend on this field. And the guy will give himself sense and he will rise up quickly and he will try and play again. Then he will try to pick up a fight with Bruno Fernandes, who is speaking above the head. And the referee will say, no, you guys are wasting time. Let's do this quickly and go. And on the other side, Chelsea has just scored another goal. Oh no, Chelsea is over. Pardon me. I was wishing they would score more goals.
All right, it is 7 minutes into the additional time, and it's still 4-3 right now. Any moment from now, the referee will be blowing the final whistle. And Tottenham actually want to what we call time management here. They want to manage the time to their favor, and
okay, Tottenham goalkeeper, your Fraser, the Bonanza goalkeeper tonight, the generous one. We call them Anima Shao in Yoruba land, people who have and don't hesitate to give out. He has given 2 assists to United to score here. Similarly, like the Shamrock goalkeeper who gave 2 assists also to to Magui to get his hat-trick. And now United has a chance. They have a chance from a set piece in their half, and the United goalkeeper will stand on it. And all United players are moving towards the half of Tottenham Hotspur. And what will the keeper do? He wants to send the longish one. Everybody in the area of Tottenham, and they're trying to break the offside trap. And everyone runs back. What will happen? Tottenham will send it away. And the referee will put the whistle to his mouth. He looks right, he looks left, and he looks up, and then he blows it. And it's the end of the game. Tottenham Hotspur has defeated Manchester United in this quarterfinal encounter of English Football League EFL, otherwise called Carabao Cup of 2024-2025 season.
Yeah. What a game, what an exciting game. This game actually live up to quarterfinal. Look at
it looks like a final to me. 7 goals.
7 goals. 7
beautiful goals.
It looks like a final. But hey, the goalkeeper Fraser, have to put himself in order. Most especially when it comes to those back passes. He did a lot of giveaway today. Goals giveaway to Manchester United. And Manchester United,
it was actually the one that gave United the lifeline they needed. And it was that lifeline that spurred them on. Had those goals not coming, or had the first one not coming, will have remained 3-0 or even 4-0 at the time. But
we begin to see a new Manchester United with Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, you can see their intensity. Their intensity is higher, and the desire is really high in them. They want to get it. They actually want to win. They're actually pushing, even when they're down like 3-0. They're still pushing.
And again, the inconsistency we saw in Tottenham, it's like the inconsistency in the EPL, but it's not in the Carabao Cup, not in the EFL. They have been winning all their matches.
I think if you look at the outcome, the total outcome of the game, you will still agree with me that they nearly lost it. They had a 3-goal margin and they nearly threw it away. Nearly threw it away. No. If they hadn't scored the 4th goal, they would have been into an extended period or a penalty, and they could have lost. So they nearly bundled it. That shows how inconsistent they are, really. Yeah.
All right, Doki, thanks for coming to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
So, viewers, what do you have to say to them?
Thank you, viewers, for staying with us, and thank you for those of us who are going to watch this right after. Look, we had a great time at the studio, and these matches we talked about today, we talked along today, were wonderful matches. 7-goal cracker from the United Tottenham match, and Tottenham surprisingly edging United out. And then looking at the other match between Shamrock and Chelsea getting 5 goals against 1 versus Shamrock, and that's a 6-goal cracker. So that's an aggregate aggregate of 13 goals in the 2 matches we watched tonight. And that's a beautiful one. Thank you. We'll always look forward to having you here.
All right. Thank you, our viewers. Thank you for staying tuned with us. It's a wrap for today. But don't forget to join us tomorrow in our Talk Sports show. That's 7:30. I'll be here for that Talk Sports show. Exciting topics on the menu for discussion tomorrow. Good night and have a pleasant night rest.